Hey guys, so a few episodes ago I showed you my facial harmony and people thought I faked it largely, which I didn't. Um, Lens distortion is a hell of a drug. Even if I back up right now, you can see my face will look wider, So lens distortion is pretty crazy. So I can assure you this is my real facial harmony. And I got brutalized in the canthal tilt category. These words, man, insufficient eye tilt. This haunts me at night, dude. Fuck. It Cantle tilt is so brutal because it's so important and it's very risky to change in my opinion. Look at that. Of course I got brutalized with my forehead width. It might be worse than this. My forehead may actually be worse than this. Slightly round eye shape. Of course my neck's a little on the Pez dispenser side of things. Side actually was pretty good. No complaints in the side. It got like 84 harmony. So yeah, anyway, I've already covered this. This is my facial rating in terms of facial harmony. And now we've added a little something. We've been working on this a lot. This is your action plan. And remember, there's a disclaimer here. We're not giving any surgery advice. These are just the potential surgeries that would fix your harmony issues. Okay? This is available for pro users. And, the algorithms and actually the cost on our end is a little high for this one. So we have made it for pro users at the moment. I believe even on the basic plan, you can get some of this as well. Definitely just, read through the plans if you're interested. But anyway, your action plan is where you can track your progress, manage what you're going to do, and then watch your score improve. So yeah, anyway, I'm at 75% facial harmony right now, roughly. If I were to follow my plan, I'd get to 82%, which that's honestly for me, I don't actually have a ton I can do. I'll probably show you guys another example, but I have 6 actions and it will cost $15,000 to $46,000. We can actually see my timeline here, which is cool. You can see by impact as well. So this foundational are things you don't need surgery. Minimally invasive, I'll gain 0.3 harmony. Surgical, I'll gain 0.2. Interesting. So for me, without surgery, like full surgery, I actually will get the bulk of my points. That's interesting. Okay. Let's go down to my timeline. Yep, no surprise. First things first is a canthopexy. So again, I hate to fucking glaze my software all the time, but this is actually completely accurate. This is exactly what I need. It's identified my biggest harmony flaw is my canthal tilt, and I need to get a canthopexy to fix it. So yeah, that's completely accurate. This will tighten the lower eyelid and support the eye shape, increases the canthal tilt. Now I can add notes. I could say, I am 90% sure on going through with this, and then I can actually add a checklist like consult with Dr. Taban. Boom. I don't know if you'd want to do that actually anymore, considering Frank Tufano. Well, to be fair, Frank Tufano got a double wall orbital decompression, so it's a bit different. So yeah, you can kind of use this as like a tracker for your surgery plan. You can also add things that are not on here if you do want to add more. That's my first thing, is the canthoplasty to improve my eye tilt. That's definitely quite important. And then you can actually check it off. Boom. There you are. But we haven't done that yet, have we? Next, neck training exercises. So again, this is looking at my neck width. And then it takes a look at your ratios all together. And then it says, hey, you should probably train your neck. And yeah, that's absolutely accurate. And it will actually show you how much harmony you'll gain from doing this. So I'd gain 0.18 harmony. So I'd go from, roughly to 7.6-ish, 7.65-ish harmony. If I actually, train my neck consistently to an extent, which I'm doing, by the way, to an extent where I was, proper neck width. Takes around 3 to 6 months. You can see the risks. Okay, that's cool. Jaw reduction surgery. So this is actually because my jaw is too wide. This would actually be reducing it. Now that's not something I would personally do, especially because I think It is a dimorphic thing, especially with my face. I think I'd want to leave actually the too wide jaw, but it's an option that would improve harmony theoretically. Hairstyle experimentation. This is for my wide forehead, which I already do. I haven't even washed my hair, but normally it would look better. But you get my point. I already do this. Rhinoplasty. I think this is because my nose is over projected from the side. Yeah, and it will actually tell you, what you need this procedure for in your case, right? So for me, it is for the over projected nose. And then I don't have much. I don't really have that much to do from what I can do from facial harmony, at least. Sideburns, this can actually make my zygos look wider in comparison to my jaw. And also make my cheekbones look higher set. That's all for me, folks. That's all. It's not all that much. It comes down to the biggest thing right here for me is acanthopexy. Get my eyes upturned. That's that, folks. That's 90% of it for me. Right there. And I'll quickly show you guys another person and see how many things they have to do. All right, real quick, I have this gentleman here. I don't know if he's a gentleman, actually. I don't know if you'd want to say that. Here we can see he has a lot more to do. He has 12 things that can cost up to over 100K. Cheekbone implants, genioplasty, palatal expansion, hairstyle experimentation, rhinoplasty, forehead hairline reduction, neck lift, autoplasty, facelift, lip reduction surgery, skin treatments, forehead augmentation. That's for this guy. So as you can see, the lower your harmony is, the more utility I would say this has if you're interested in buying this. This is, again, out if you'd like to on faceiqlabs.com for those who are pro users, and basic users will get something, I believe. Yeah, so, I would say, I would invest your money in this if you are someone who has not had a consult with someone like me or someone actually educated. This will tell you everything you can do to fix your ratios with non-invasive things as well. Remember, we have, we have foundational things too. Now, Andrew here, he does not have much he can do foundationally. He has mostly surgical things to do. But for me, I actually found out some things with hairstyle and neck width, etc. So yeah, click the link down below if you would like to get this full facial breakdown, full facial analysis, and then also learn how to improve your face on these objective metrics. Thank you all for watching.